We will finish off the second one and then I'll back out to the menu to see if I can craft up basically the ability to craft. It costs I think 100 of those blue crystal things. Oh, a lot of stuff over here. Ow, that hit me? I thought it was going to go over my head. As you can see that the door has sealed behind me. This is one of those lockdown rooms I was talking about. It's basically just survive until the timer's out. Right button to unlock door. Really? But will that work? Because we're in lockdown? Yeah, no, that doesn't work yet. Okay. Thought so. Wrong button. We're out of... God, way too many guys. We're out of the assault rifle right now, so it should just automatically switch back to the pistols. I find myself trying to jump over projectiles more often than trying to just dash through them. It's a pretty bad habit I gotta get out of. Damn it, I wanted to get both of them. I don't think you get bonus experience or anything for finishing off multiple dudes at the same time, but thought I'd try it. Messed it up though. And bonus loot up here, okay. So we'll come back for that switch to open the door. We'll clear the way a little bit first. Because the switch only keeps the door open for a little while. And usually you can make it in time with no problem, but I actually did encounter one where it seemed simply impossible. There may have been some blessing to unlock maybe that would have done it. Ah yeah, so that's it there. Okay. Come back here, hit the switch. Probably have like, I don't know, 15 seconds or so. Go! Okay, 18 seconds. You can see the waypoint type thing opened up on the left side there by the HUD. It's counting down for the door. And there we are. Usually pretty easy to hit. We get a double damage thing for blessings, as well as a checkpoint to restart from, and this locker has a coin, which basically gives you those bonuses for X hits. In this case, 40 hits because durability 40. So this one's just really all defensive, and then a little bit of lore here. Oh, okay, and a lot of experience. I'll let you pause and read that if you'd like. I don't think it's really prevalent to very much. I'm pretty sure it's all just flavor. Oh yeah, focus fire. Forgot about that. You can sort of aim a little bit with the right stick if you choose to, basically just locking on. You can press it to actually lock on, which is really convenient because it keeps the sort of offsets the camera, so it's always looking at him a bit. Really handy for the boss type mobs. I never really use it though. Probably should. Chest? No, okay. Sometimes I had a chest behind the railings there. Yes, I know. Blue ammo crates. Okay, got it. So they might both have experience, but yellow heals you, so I should save it. Or blue for the ammo. And submachine gun is the third type of bonus weapon that we start with, the assault rifle, the revolvers, and the submachine gun that you start with that you don't have to craft, you just kind of start the game with them. And this is the highest rate of fire in the game, as far as I know. I don't think it goes past that full bar there. I don't know. It might do something fancy, just like have fun with it, just like off the screen, but it shoots pretty dang fast. We will hold and switch that out. Very, very, very cool thing to have. Ow. Ow. That was a really bad spot to jump down into. Really cool thing to have though, especially since some blessings allow you to do, it's like 10% chance on hit to basically blow them up for a little bit more damage, like 10 or something like that. So obviously a fast firing weapon gets the most out of that. There I go, trying to jump over a projectile that homes when I should just dash through it. And I should save my shockwave thing for that purple stuff he shoots out. That. Oh, okay, doesn't actually help that much. 2 of 3 shard fragments, eh? When I get all 3 fragments, I'm sure the tooltip health to the left had already stated at some point in time. You collect all 3 and you get a full shard, and in crafting you can combine shards to make rarer shards. The rarer shard that you put into a certain skill or ability, the better it gets. We'll be dealing with that here pretty soon. And okay, Terminescence. I've gained enough of those blue crystal things to do that, so yeah, after this level we'll fall back and handle that. That'll actually allow us to really get into the crafting, because that allows us to find components that we use for crafting weapons and wards, which are those ring things up on the top left that I had found. They're called wards. You can craft those so you can find more of them out in the field. Now we're halfway through the first act of sorts. So we gain more health, 25, which is nice. And we can choose a blessing. Again, these are the passive things. We got Blessed Air. Double jumping, it blasts them for extreme amounts of damage, 50 holy damage. My pistols, I think, usually just do like 8 to 10 or so, and I can double jump pretty frequently. So I'll probably get that one, but let's see what else we got. Bloodlust. Killing gives me 5% more damage for 5 seconds. It stacks up to 5 times, so up to 25% more damage for 5 seconds. Handy if I have heavy hitting weapons, but I usually don't, so I won't be able to get much use out of that. Demonic Litany. Ooh, more experience. More experience means faster leveling. Or healing exorcism. Smite attacks of regenerating demons will heal the Seraph by 5%. Regenerating demons I don't think happen yet. That is the next act. So that won't really do anything for me. But thankfully these do stick around forever. So, I should get Demonic Litany first. 10% is quite nice. And that is 1 of 5 notches. I think the second notch will bring it up to 12%. It's not a whole lot, so it's best gotten just 1 point of it just so you have it. 10% makes quite a big difference when you're making, this time around 50,000 experience from enemies. And I wanted to save and quit. Oops. I think I can still do that from within. Opposed to simply finding the elevator, killing the boss, and going through the elevator, this is more like run around, find portals, destroy portals. Portals have a lot of health though, and they spawn dudes. Very dangerous. However, quit game. Should be okay. So we'll head into here, Transmutation, unlock Demon Sight. there we go. That cost 100 components. I only had 116, so just barely had it. Basically, it allows us to loot unique things off of guys that we kill. And those are the components off to the right there, the blue crystals that we've always gotten, and then a load of stuff from specific dudes. And that load of stuff is used for crafting specific weapons off to the left here. Pistols Mach 2, an example. This is what I use, I believe. This is just the standard weapon with infinite ammo. Yes. So Mach 2 versus Mach 1. You can see there it's just more damage, nothing really else. But it's cool because it's an infinite ammo thing, so obviously I'd want to get that, but I need a lot of demonic matter, some scything talons, scything? Metal parts, terminescence, a lot of stuff for that, so that'll be a little while. But once I unlock them, then, well, these I'll just start with, but these things I'll be able to find inside lockers, like the auto pistols Mach 1, or the advanced assault rifle, or the railgun, or the shotgun. Shotgun is something that'd be really cool for that 5% more damage for 5 seconds type thing, because this, I'm presuming, does a lot of damage. Yeah, pretty good damage. About halfway up there. Railgun, what's that at? A little less. Massive penetration though. So just one shot rips through dudes. Well, that'll get the multiplier going pretty quickly. Anyway, that's that. There is also weapons wards, which are these ring things that we can do. They just give you specific areas, like this will do physical and stuff like that. Increase protection from attacks of a physical nature. How much is random though? Miracles, we can craft miracles that are those sort of, what is it, X, Y, and B abilities. Oaths then, we have munitions for split fire. These are just passives that relate to shooting, passives that relate to defensive stuff, and passives that relate to holy. Academia would be a good one to get. They have a chance of dropping additional moat, more experience basically. 5% if I just throw in a really basic common guy here, but if I collect more of these guys, I could put them together and craft an uncommon, then put multiple uncommon together and create a rare, and then put multiple rare together for an epic. And Supreme, I don't think you can actually craft. I think one of the loading screen things said that Supreme only drops from guys on really extremely high level difficulties. So for the most part, epic is as high as we're gonna go, but honestly, if I can just get to uncommon, that'd be pretty fantastic. However, chance of dropping an additional moat, common would be 5% chance. Strength for more health, I'd be putting in a common, so that's 15 more health. For munitions, dual wielded weapons, my pistols, the SMGs, the revolvers. Sort of, if there's multiple targets, you sort of aim at multiple dudes, and this increases the damage you do while dealing that. Or critical accuracy, each shot has a chance of dealing 50% bonus damage, quite nice, but only 2%, not that great. I'll probably just hold off on it. I can place remove shards whenever. I guess I'll just put it in a common, why not? There we go. And I can easily just remove it. No penalty for doing that. So we'll do that. So there's a 5% chance of them dropping an additional moat. Sure, why not? And this is the, yes, we're doing portals, basically, that's all that is. And I still have my submachine gun. That blue chest there gave me a little bit of ammo, so I have 229 shots with it. Were we not, I will most certainly be chewing through that pretty quickly. Or switch to the assault rifle. That's tempting. Nah. And yeah, I could save those chests for when I actually take damage and then like come back and heal, but not too bothered about it right now. Pretty soon here, commentary is going to be pretty lax as it requires a really good amount of focus to not do stuff like that. Would not recommend giving a Glasgow kiss to fireballs. Generally not good for you. Or those. God damn it. Die! They take a lot of damage. And that's a submachine gun already. Doesn't take very long. There we are. Got some demonic matter from him. And another shard fragment from the portal. So if we were to get another set of 3, we would have then another common shard, and I could put them together, or sorry, a common just crystal, and I could put them together for the uncommon and upgrade these sort of experience boosts that we get, or, you know, put it in something else, whatever I decide to do. I think you get it, yes? Go. That's why I love that ability, being able to sort of shoot it around corners like that. Oh, the door's locked. Damn lockdowns. Right over his head. Wrong way. Oh my god! I keep pressing left button. That doesn't do anything for that blink move. I might have to rebind that. I don't know why my index finger keeps going over there. But death happens every now and again. The difficulty, I'm pretty sure, drops a little bit when you die, but your max health is also reduced. So we're down to a max of 216. Not ideal. Then I will switch out to the assault rifle now, as our submachine gun is out of ammo. Ugh, embarrassing play. What was... Oh, the boss is over there. Okay, yeah, because the marker's pointing to him. Need to get back up there. Which was... Yeah, okay, it's this one over here. Just die! Well, humph. Nothing is leaving over there. Sure. Trying to keep them down on the lower end. There we go. That went pretty well. Much better that time. I do quite like that Y ability just for shoving people so they're all on the same side so I can just like, you know, more easily dodge and handle all of them. So when I start getting this stranded, that's when it gets a bit tricky because then I panic a little bit and don't know which way to dash. And that is the exit. Okay, was there anything else on the lower bit down here? I see some rooms down there. I don't know how to get to them though. Okay, not that way. It's not critically important I go down there, but it would be nice just to make sure that I have cleared it. Okay, yeah, I've already been down there. I think we've just about got everything. Oh, I say that. Wrong button. Switch to a different amethyst coin. Basically the exact same thing, except this one's got higher durability because the one I've currently got is only a 16 because I think I've been hit. That'd be 24 times. Durability drops every time I get hit. So yes, please. Alright, let's head out of here. I think I've done just about everything here. There might be like another couple rooms that I missed, but not too bothered by it right now. Should also be noted that moving on to the next level does refill your health completely.